Hello, everyone. We have Metaborg from Bounty Square ecosystem with us today. Welcome. A few words before we start. Let me quickly explain the AMA process. The session consists of two phases. In the first phase, we will be going through some of the questions that we have prepared for the project beforehand. And in the second stage, we'll be selecting some questions from our audience. Today's giveaway is a little different than we usually do. uh, since the project decided to not do the giveaway that we do with the USDT rewards, instead they'll be giving away 20K of their own token to two lucky winners. So each of them will get 10K tokens. Sounds good? Okay, Metaborg, you can start by introducing yourself and the team behind the Bounty Square ecosystem.
I am lead on Bounty Square, and Bounty Square is a unique and amazing project that we've been working on for a while, and finally, after that long, planning and development stage, we're getting towards our fair launch, and hopefully a successful bullish launch after that. So really nice to be here with you guys, and hope it's a great AMA session with you all.
Perfect. Okay, so can you tell us a few words about the project, what it is, how you came up with the idea?
Okay, yeah, sure. So I've been in crypto for a little while now. Not much on the development side, but more as an investor. I'm enthusiast. I think blockchain technology is amazing, and it's going to really, really, really change a lot of things. It already has, but as there's more, acceptance, more penetration, more usage, and also being integrated into industry, etc., it's going to make everything efficient. The best thing about it is the ability for people to have a little bit more independence and control over their financial systems through crypto and everything. It's more efficient, So yeah, cryptocurrency, blockchain. As soon as it started, becoming really popular, I was hooked, and I've been in that space and exploring. I haven't made my millions yet, but that's just how it goes. But overall, I think there's a lot of advantages and so much more potentials to be had. My background is in tech and marketing, sales marketing as well. So automatically, my mind was, oh, we have to, do that connect between Web3 and then our regular, online. Well, I don't want to call it legacy, but let's use the word legacy online e-commerce marketing platforms, etc. I don't know how much your crowd are tech oriented, but I was messing around with, like shopping carts, like, PrestaShop, and, trying to set up e-commerce shops, with WordPress and WooCommerce and all this way back then, and even way before that, using Magneto and Joomla, all of those platforms, etc. So I thought to myself, I haven't really seen a lot of Web3 based e-commerce, from the ground up, not just a plugin, or just like a web connect, that connects the wallet, etc. So you can use a third party, integration to accept crypto. No, we wanted to basically have a platform that's from the ground up built, as an e-commerce platform on the blockchain. So some of my team members, and other core team, members also have similar experiences, in tech and also sales and marketing and other, other sectors. So we just started brainstorming, and the first initial, phase of our development, well, our concept, that we want to move and create an MVP for, was basically, a web interface, but deeply integrated into the blockchain, where every activity, sort of goes through a smart contract and does all the tracking and etc. And we want to immediately, right from the start, rewards was something that we want to integrate, have an affiliate system. So we build that core into the contract, for the marketplace to start with, because after that, it's easy to build on different verticals, and apply to different type of products and services, when we have that core functionality. So that's really where it came from. And also another thing that motivated us is, we kept on getting rugged and scammed all the time. No matter how much DYO or how much research we did, how much we thought, oh yeah, this coin base team is really good, etc. There'll be a rug pull here or there or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you getting too late into a token, and then it's already sort of had its better days, etc., etc. So we thought, well, let's do a project that will give everybody an opportunity to make some real gains and real rewards, and also have sustainability. A lot of tokens don't have real utilities, that people can actually generate income from. So most of our utilities are service based, and they're income generating services. That's attractive and realistic for beyond just the crypto crowd. Beyond just the investors looking for 1x. These platforms can be used in real life. You know business operations, services, etc. So it's sustainable. It's a circular economy that we want to create, and those are the basic driving principles that we basically internalized when pushing towards creating this project.
Perfect. That sounded like a very good explanation, and your background plays an important role in this. I think it's really important to know what you're working with and focus on your strengths. So, can you tell us a few words about how the project, how the token works within the project? What can people do with it? Can they trade with it or buy items? How does it work exactly?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Thanks. So, Bounty ecosystem actually has two tokens. Right now there's the BYES token, and that's generally powers the entire ecosystem in general. With that token, you'll have access to all the platforms if you hold a token, and you'll also be able to gain certain type of discounts. And you can also use it to pay for services. Through some of the platforms, etc. Some of the utilities on the platform. And then we have the internal token for the marketplace, and that token is not tradable on PancakeSwap or any exchange. We reserve that mainly to actually power the e-commerce side of it. Now, the e-commerce engine actually extends to other utilities, etc. But the main reasoning why we went for that kind of setup is because we wanted to basically have a token that's stable, that doesn't fluctuate according to market caps and buys and sells, etc. And we also wanted to have zero tax on that internal token. So because if somebody shops for example, oh, by the way, our marketplace has been live for a while. We're still doing rigorous testing, so we've added live and basically making sure everything is smooth with it. But basically, if someone bought maybe a $30 shoe, you do not want to charge them 5% tax or 10% tax on the token side before they come to pay their own regular shipping tax or local tax, etc., sales tax, etc., that they have to obviously pay for the region they're in, etc. So we wanted that token to basically be exactly like fiat money. When you use fiat money, you pay what taxes you pay according to regulations of your country, etc., because it is a global service, product and service that we're providing here. So that's the internal token, and that token can be swapped. We actually have a built-in swap, internal swap, so you can swap it out, for the BYSE token, the BYES token, which is the token that's going to go on the fair launch. So we have that system of interoperability between them, and also the internal token can be swapped for other tokens such as SHIB, BTC, ETH, and then USDC, other stables, etc. We'll be adding more pairs as we go along, and this is also for the reasons that we'll have lots and lots of different reward schemes and affiliate schemes, throughout the ecosystem. And we didn't want to sort of have a situation where people are, cannibalizing, our charts, basically selling the tokens just to redeem the rewards. So we have an internal swap, So, and that keeps it separate from the charts. So you can have your reward tokens off the marketplace. And if you want to redeem them for rewards, you can just go ahead and do that and it would not affect our charts. This is huge. It sounds really simple, but in terms of the network effects throughout our ecosystem is huge because we can get SHIB users, ETH token holders, people who are BTC, BNB, whatever they want. And if they ever want to redeem their rewards, it does not affect our charts at all.
Yeah, that's a very smart mechanism from your end. I can also see that your pre-sale on Pink Sale is coming up for the main token, the one that's gonna be tradable. Could you tell us a few words about that? What made you participate in the affiliate program from Pink Sale as well?
Yes, definitely. Very excited to talk about Pink Sale. We've been working towards this for a while, and I think we have it down, to just as we want it. The obviously everyone knows Pink Sale platform. It's a trusted platform, and we wanted to go with them, because of their records and obviously their performance and the exposure. Now, Pink Sale we actually had we wanted to implement our own affiliate system in the beginning, but then for the sale for the Pink Sale specifically, but we saw that they already have one and it's pretty robust. So we were like really really happy about that. We got in touch with them, we spoke to them, found out everything we need to find out, and in the end we opted to actually go with it. Now with the affiliate system, it's quite simple. Even now you can go onto the Pink Sale site, for our fair launch, access our fair launch on Pink Sale, connect your wallet, and then you can access your own unique affiliate link. Now, with that affiliate link, you can go ahead and share it, spread it, give it to friends, families, share it in your TG groups, etc. Anytime anybody uses the link, your unique link, to participate in the fair launch, you will get up to 10% rewards in BNB, paid in BNB, and this will be paid to you directly by Pink Sale. So what we've done is we've actually reserved 10% of whatever we raise in the fair launch, dedicated to pay out to affiliate customers, to affiliate commission to anybody who participates in that. So you don't actually have to yourself, necessarily contribute, but you can, still get rewards for helping, spread the word, through your affiliate link, etc. So we love that because, our name says it is bounty. Bounty is rewards, bounty is treasure, bounty is finding something amazing. You understand? So in everything that we do, we want to have an element of rewarding those who support us, those who come along with us on the journey. So yes, our fair launch is coming up, and we have implemented the affiliate system, just to give a little bit of bonus to everybody. We also have other promotions going on. I think we'll get to that when you're ready. Then I'll tell you about the other juicy stuff that we have in store.
Yeah, actually, I saw something about the referral program in your website as well. So could you tell us a few words on that as well?
Yes. So, okay, let me finish up on the other end of what we're doing with our fair launch, and then I'll go to our internal referral programs as well.
Sure.
So, with the fair launch also, if you do contribute, you will actually get 10% extra bonus tokens, airdrop to you at launch. So aside the BNB rewards that you will get when people use your referral link to contribute, you will also get 10%, bonus tokens if you yourself contribute as well. So all the links are, in our TG group. You can find out how to take advantage of all these promotions. Now, for our internal referral and affiliate system, is basically for all our e-commerce customers. Our investors can also crypto users, who don't necessarily shop on the website, but they can also still take
Are you with us?
advantage of it through basically transactions and And
Sorry, you broke up
just
for
got
a bit
disconnected for a
there.
second.
Could you repeat everything?
Oh, everything from which point?
Um, from when you started to talk about the internal referral system, you broke up. So if you can get
Right.
from the start of that.
Okay. So the internal referral system is basically set up with the e-commerce. Anybody who uses our platform, for shopping and also some of our utilities, basically will have opportunity to have an affiliate link, unique to them. So basically, I'll give you an example scenario. If someone comes shops on our site and they do a wish list, they can actually send that wish list and send some of those items to friends and family, etc. When anyone purchases, items, when they access our site using those unique affiliate referral links, the owner of the referral link will basically get some bonus rewards, etc. So that's one side of the internal affiliate link, and also the e-commerce site has ability to basically set up a white label or branded, shop. So branded shops are, for individual sellers, vendors, companies who want to use our platform, as the basis for their own personal shops, so they can have, complete crypto, payment systems and interoperability with the blockchain. So you can imagine maybe somebody like Nike store wants to set up a Nike, branded shop on our platform, to allow crypto users and people who just want to pay generally with crypto, to have that feature and access to as part of their portfolio. It's the same thing. It doesn't have to be necessarily be a big brand. It can be an individual. Like for example, how people can set up stores on Shopify or Amazon affiliate stores, or even something like Etsy, where you do arts and crafts, and very unique, products and services of low supply, low supply quantities. You can do that. You can use, our marketplace system, to effectively create such storefronts. Now, aside that, we also have our catalog of suppliers, and partners that we're working with. Obviously, we're going to expand more. So even if you don't have your own product or supply chains or suppliers, you can still utilize our catalog, to set up a branded personal store for yourself. So imagine if, for example, you're a personal trainer and you have a whole bunch of, clients, etc., and you want to add merchandise, or, add products, to, to the services that you provide. You can do that. You can come and set up as a personal, shop page, brand it according to, your business, etc. And then you can choose from our catalog all the personal training, equipment, exercise equipment, overalls, mats, yoga mats, attire, even, well, I mean, anything that you can think about for health, wellness, and, and personal training, exercise, etc. You just select all the products that you want, and those are the products that will appear on your page. This is micro niche, basically, micro targeting, so you can basically target the group that you want with that. And we're going to be adding, more features as we go down the line. But these features I've mentioned, are basically, live and can be used. Obviously, for regular people who just want to shop on the site, that's straightforward. But other people who want to set up such storefronts, etc., the steps is simple, but we will have to activate some things in the background, because it's going to be done on a licensing basis if you want to use it as a white label. And if you just want to set up a storefront, that's also fine. We still have terms and conditions and everything that we're working out on the legal side, to make sure everything is, spiffy, everything is, set. Because it's a global store. It goes out to all over the world, different demographics. You have to have terms and conditions and SLA agreements that work in all sorts of different jurisdictions. But from the technical perspective, everything is pretty well and good to go.
Mm-hmm. That's great. I also saw that there are NFTs. There are NFTs included in your project. Can you tell us exactly how that works? Will people be able to mint NFTs in your platform or just list them and trade them from there?
Yes, we're really excited about the NFTs. You know, so starting off, we're gonna, implement two types of NFTs. The first one I want to talk about is the AI, AI assisted or AI generated NFTs. So with our digital platform, we have the marketplace, which is the physical goods platform, and then we have a digital platform, for more digital products and assets, etc. So part of our digital platform, we have the AI creator. Now the AI creator is powered by OpenAI and DALI, and basically allows anybody to just type in, their concept or idea or description in natural language on the prompt on our site, and DALI will basically, generate an image for them. We've all seen that all over the net, all sorts of different places. With that, after you get your image, you can put it through our editor, our editing platform, which will allow you to basically turn that raw image into a more personalized, polished, finished work of art. So in that instance, you can turn it into, let's say, an image or a picture for a birthday card. Perhaps you want to send a personalized birthday card to friends and families. Maybe you want to do a poster for an event. Maybe it's a wedding invitation or wedding, announcement that you want to make and send it out to like friends and families and loved ones. You know, maybe you just want to create a meme. It's up to you. Once you have the image generated through AI, you can use the editor to just customize it as much as you want. From there, you can choose to mint it into an NFT. Now, this is where we want to, we're really excited about harnessing the power of NFT because NFT gives unique ownership, capabilities, right? So once the NFT is minted, it is tradable, it is stakeable, plus it can also be used on our digital platform, tied to the physical products platform. Now, where the tie-in comes is basically we can add it to our catalog. So if a customer wants to order a custom print, merchandise, maybe a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, mugs, caps, souvenirs, memorabilia, and if they should choose the artwork that you've produced as an NFT, to complete that order, you will basically get a percentage, of whatever is spent, the profit percentage, profit sharing. Plus you'd also get obviously some bonus reward tokens, etc. So this is really, really powerful. We hope that we can reach a lot of graphic designers, a lot of artistic people, and just general users, everyday users, to basically really, really, come onto the platform and generate like, thousands and, amazing pieces of work. And then to the hundreds and thousands of customers out there, on our platform eventually, we'll have all of these, available for them to pick and choose and use, in their own custom merchandising. Now, the other side of it also is the staking part of it. Now, the AI generated NFT can be staked. We'll also release official bounty, NFTs. Now, with the NFTs, they're both stakeable, and we're gonna have realistic, pretty high APR, but realistically, sustainable. It's not gonna be like 20,000% APY. That's not sustainable. But we
Yeah,
will have
that's right.
taken this. And then when if a customer should choose AI NFTs are unique to everybody because AI is not going to give you the same, NFT ever because everyone has a different idea, different concept. Even down to the description that they give will change what they will get. Unless obviously you copy, word to word, a concept from somewhere and put it in, then maybe even then you probably won't get the same. So we like that. We really like that. And what we want to do is basically combine the AI generated NFTs with our, official bounty NFT sets. So with these two combined, you get extra, rewards. So if you should stake both the NFTs together, and both NFTs are rarity, so we have the dynamic, NFTs from AI, and then we have the sort of like original, beautiful, NFTs with certain amount of rarity in between that. So depending on your rarity of your official bounty NFTs, you will basically be able to boost your rewards that you're getting, number one. And then two, you'd also get some other perks and benefits like further discounts up to 50% off, anything that you should buy on our marketplace. Plus, if you should use other digital platform utilities, etc., you'd also get some perks and benefits by way of maybe reduced fees or extra perks like premium packages, etc., etc. So we want the NFTs to play a critical role in all the utilities, but also be a foundation for you to access the whole ecosystem and benefit from the rewards that can be generated.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Now let's move.
Sorry. The
Yeah, so
NFTs will the NFTs will be tradable. So you can trade it on our digital marketing platforms, or you can trade it on regular OpenSea, and other, NFT marketplaces, etc. Just want to add that in.
perfect. Could you also tell us if you foresee any potential risks that could limit the growth of the Bounty Square ecosystem?
Oh yeah, I mean this crypto is full of risks. In as much as we've been planning and we've been sort of like working hard to get everything together, like every time we take two steps forward, something pops up and pulls us back, and then we have to regroup, re-strategize, and find a way forward. So that's life in general, and crypto is not immune to that. My biggest fear right now is basically people dumping, paper hands. Unfortunately, we all know BSC has become notorious for that. So I've seen tokens that have, plunged over $300,000 into marketing, and boom, they're gone in like 5 minutes. So there's definitely lots of risks, etc. But we feel we have a solid project. It's well thought out and it's well planned out, and we're executing in phases. Hopefully, we'll get a strong community that will back us and basically hold while we deliver, and push hard, etc. Aside that, the other risks, well, I wouldn't say risk, but the other thing that we found cumbersome is dealing with regulations, because one of the reasons why we chose Binance, even though I know crypto is global and everything, but not a lot of crypto companies, let's put it that way, crypto institutions have a global presence. Binance has a global presence. You see, they're big in a lot of the BRICS countries. They're big in a lot of emerging economies, etc. And that's one of the directions that we're definitely going to push. In our product and services, especially the marketplaces, because we can integrate into local supply chains, and provide localized, products and services, as well as fulfillment centers all over the world, etc. So, we have a long-term vision, and we just knew Binance, has presence, actual physical presence on the ground in a lot of, emerging economies, etc. And it will be a good, partnership to forge. We're not there yet to obviously speak to them on that level, but hopefully we will grow, and then we'll be able to align really well and partner with them in the future.
Yeah, I understand. And I really liked the description you gave for people that dump paper hands. It was spot on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, crazy. It's a minefield.
so let's summarize about the project and the platform. And let me ask you this: what do you think are the advantages of your platform versus other competitors like Shopify, for example?
Okay, excellent. So let me tackle the Shopify question, the competitive edge first, and then we'll come back to summarizing, the project. So with other e-commerce platforms, number one, most of the services, most of the payment, services that they provide is through a third-party vendor, maybe a programmer or developer who's created a plugin, and they work flawlessly. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of times it cannot be deeply integrated into most facets of the store. Plus, if you have issues, you have to usually get online, go to forums, find the developer, their website, their email, their help desk, their Q&A support system, etc., and try to find a solution. And if you want something custom, well, a lot of times for a regular person, it's not available. You have to either contact the developer, and if they have the time, or if they want to, they can make those changes for you as a custom plugin, which tend to be, quite expensive as well. Or you have to find a third-party developer to, basically make those, customizations for you. Now there is no way I'm gonna, sort of like pretend that, yeah, we're gonna be the biggest competitor to Shopify, Amazon, and the rest in 6 months or something like that. That's ridiculous. But we hope that we can appeal to, the crypto users, number one. When I say crypto users, I don't necessarily mean investors, but I mean people who have become literate with crypto, people who have been using crypto, transactions in their day-to-day, life, and have become very comfortable with it. Obviously, that's going to be our primary, demographic. Now I'm using demographic in a very loose sense. I'm not taking into fact of, age or location, financial status, etc. Just people who are familiar and comfortable with crypto. So hopefully, with the way our platform is set up, it'll be very easy to build on other verticals because we have the affiliate system, affiliate engine already built in. We have, the discrete, payment system already built in. You can pay with a number of, different crypto, tokens and coins, cryptocurrencies. You can also pay with your Visa, MasterCard, credit card, debit card, as you would normally do on Shopify, etc. We have like Stripe taking care of that. So all in all, it has a lot of the foundational benefits, that you will find in Shopify, but we have integrated deeply into our platform and it's unified. So we take care of everything. If there is a problem, you don't have to go to 3 or 4 different vendors, different programmers to get it sorted out. If you want customization, we can do that in-house as well. You understand? So I think that's a key advantage to us, it's agility, speed, and flexibility. Number 2, Shopify and all these other platforms, they're huge, obviously, and with that comes, the issue of customer support, taking care of, all the other, extraneous business, needs, business expenses, etc., etc. We're quite agile and streamlined. We're starting out, we will grow, and we will have some of those expenses ramp up. But in the beginning, we can be very customer focused, and we can provide and build our utilities and deliver, much faster than, maybe the bureaucracy of a bigger platform would take to do. Aside that, Shopify, etc., they are our competitors, but they're really not our competitors because we're not really targeting, maybe some of their core demographics, etc. For example, a lot of I don't want to use a particular country, but let's take Nigeria, for example. It's a very big, crypto, economy, if I can use it that way. A lot of users in crypto, but because of local regulations and not just from, their, governmental perspective, but also from, companies like, Visa cards, MasterCard, Stripe, PayPal, and other payment processors and payment platforms. There are certain kind of restrictions, for whatever reasons, but it kind of alienates a large percentage of people who could maybe do online business, do trading, etc. And the same cuts across for a lot of, other jurisdictions in Africa and also some parts of South America, some parts of Asia as well, where certain services are not available. And these are global platforms, you understand? So with crypto, we potentially can provide certain services that maybe other platforms cannot right now. You understand? Obviously, we have to, like I mentioned before, we're going through, a lot of series of regulations and, dealing with all those like legal stuff and everything. But, because crypto is global, because it's blockchain, because it's accessible anywhere and everywhere, and within limits, all the different jurisdictions that we want to eventually operate in, we'll have an easier way, to basically get to market, Our barrier to entry is much lower and a little bit different than if you were a bigger global, corporation that's set up with the regular, institutional financial systems where you have to deal with all those other financial regulations, et cetera, et cetera. I think in India there was a 30% tax on crypto. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was something like that. The In a situation like that, setting up a crypto business in India, you have to take on, all sorts of different, different considerations, etc. How you set up your product, is there security, is there utility, how would you deal with, the financial aspects of it, getting, financial advisors on the ground to talk to about regulations, etc. So it's a whole lot of things. But I think in the beginning we are agile enough, to be able to come to market and not have to face these other bigger platforms, as direct competitors, because we're just targeting our, demographics just a little off the center. So that's the competitive side of it. Yeah, and besides, we offer like a totally different USP. Our unique selling points. Are just really amazing. Now, as far as the overall summary of the platform, aside the e-commerce side, we've talked a lot about the e-commerce side. We have the digital platforms. For example, we have a micro work, micro gig, platform that we'll be releasing. Now, that's basically bringing the gig economy to Web3. So you can think of Fiverr. Everything that Fiverr does, we'll be doing that, but with cryptocurrency and blockchain integration. So once again, it opens up and takes away a whole lot of barriers for people to actually come and provide the services from all over the world, and get paid in cryptocurrency. You see. Then we have a more crypto, centered, a crypto, focused platform that's marketing and performance platform. So basically, if you're looking for crypto service providers, maybe developers, smart contract, programmers, you're looking for marketing, personnel, you're looking for mods, you're looking for admins, you're looking for people to do graphics, etc. All of these services would associate with creating a crypto project, etc., or you just want to not specific crypto even. We'll have a platform that is, will basically vet and rate, these services and service providers, so that individuals looking for, a service can just come in there and comfortably, find an appropriate, service provider. That platform is also going to be integrated with an escrow system, which brings some more safety, into crypto. So basically, between the service providers and the clients, we'll have an escrow platform, and it's fully automated. Obviously, it's crypto, so it's going to be smart contract based. And when the two transact, any monies that's to be paid will be stored in the contract. And after the two parties have concluded their business and everyone is satisfied that the service delivery, was good, was excellent, the client is happy, the service provider is happy, then the client can go ahead and release, the funds to the service provider. Now, if there is an issue, we have conflict, resolution, desk, platform in there, where basically we can manually, go in and try to like help resolve the conflict, et cetera, et cetera. At some point we will integrate community assistance into that, where communities can help resolve some of these issues and obviously gain, bonus points and bonus rewards that are redeemable. So overall, we want to create a robust, safe environment for people to, to transact, do crypto transactions. Yeah. So that's the marketing performance platform. With that, once again, anything crypto, if you need somebody to stand outside a pizza shop, basically wearing your crypto merch that you printed on our marketplace, see how it works. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Find some people who are willing to, do that, and then you pay them in crypto. And then we have our security tools. That also taps into the escrow part a little bit, but the security tools, AI powered DeFi security tools. It's basically a platform that allow users, would be investors, to go and find tokens. You drop your token contract in there, and it will perform a series of checks to make sure the token is safe. Not a honeypot, or not extremely high taxes. Like crazy taxes, etc. All the things that you've seen. But further than that, the AI will also, basically check wallet transactions. Well, when I say wallet transactions, I mean like any wallet that's attached to the contract. Like deployer wallet or owner wallet. Any other personal wallets that they've connected to it, to look for suspicious activity. It will also check patterns, patterns of use. If somebody has been basically creating lots of tokens using like the same kind of owner wallet, for example, and those tokens have been rugs, a lot of complaints coming on, TG groups and social media or anything like that, the AI platform will be basically able to pick up on all these little things, and this information will be accessible, obviously, to investors, etc. So there'll be a rating system. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a rug? Scam developer. All these title and tags will be there. There'll also be like a community check. Where the community, can perform, sort of like, verification checks, etc. So they can manually do it. Maybe the AI flags a safe developer, as a rogue developer. Community has the ability to just go in there, check it out, and see, no, this guy's safe. This is a project that AI says was a scam project, but it wasn't a scam project. So community consensus, also comes in there to make sure we have redundancy and robust, platform in there. So we're really excited about that as well. We hope to make, crypto users safe, by implementing, these tools in line with our marketing performance platforms. If we can put an end to rug, I know it sounds really, really, optimistic and arrogant, but I'm so tired of rugs and scams. This
Yeah.
could be, something that really helps a lot of people, avoid, potentially losing their hard-earned money in crypto. So yeah,
Okay.
that is
So
overview.
yeah, go
There'll
on.
be other.
Sorry.
I was saying that was just a general overview of our main utilities, and gives you an idea about our platform, what it stands for, and direction we want to go in. Give people the ability to be safe, earn money, provide services, and enjoy rewards and bonus, and hopefully we moon.
Yeah, hopefully. So let's do this now. We can get questions from our community for the second part of the AMA procedure. So people,
Okay.
come on, raise your hands. Don't be shy. Do you want to do the honors? Be the first one to choose someone?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, let's do Steve. Steve Buckner, are you with us?
Hey, hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can. Hi, Steve.
Hi, sir. Sir, my question. So, the first important thing is, do you have adequate marketing power and capital to push this project to the top project? Because without proper marketing and capital infusion, project failed. How do you convince us you have adequate marketing power and capital?
Okay. Did you get cut off, or you're done?
That was the question. You can answer him now.
Okay. All right, great. Yeah, definitely. We've had first and foremost. Let's start off with the project itself. The project took a long time and a lot of resources and funding, to get it up going. A lot of it was personal funding. We also had some funding partners, early investors, etc. You know, we do have adequate, marketing power as far as the team. We have a marketing team that will be basically in-house marketing with us. We have some people down already, and then we'll be growing the team to go with it. As far as funding is concerned, our token is actually 0% tax. So we're not dependent on basically taxes generated from the community, to basically push this token. Initially, our fair launch is also set up at 51% into liquidity, and then the remaining whatever is going to go into initial marketing. But we have partners that will be coming online, to basically help us take it to the next level. When I say partners, I mean financial partners, that we will partnership with. We're already in talks with them, etc. It's a long-term partnership, and some of them are not necessarily, the partners that you find in the crypto space, etc. You understand? So our product is more aimed, to provide real world services, and it's a long-term project. So we are, basically going at it, with also like, a business perspective, how we would run a real business, etc. So yes, in summary, we do have, the resources and the funding to push this to the next level. Now, with that said, our initial marketing that we chose to do, a lot of it was more, organic and trying to get the community involved. That is part of our core principles, bounty, rewards. You get me? So we want the community to come along with the ride, see what we're doing, see what we're offering, be a part of us, and you will get rewarded. It's quite simple. So we offered a whole lot of opportunity. One of the reasons why we even did the referral system for Pink Sale, so that you can also earn money and you help us market, when you put information out there.
Yeah, it's very important to have your community invested in the project. It's always good, and it helps you get noticed even more from people that might even not be in crypto currently and just get referred, and they might join your project.
Exactly.
Perfect. So do you want to select our second winner? One of the guys that have raised their hands?
Yeah, let's see. We've got a whole bunch of people with their hands raised. Okay, I see one. Odyssey Investors. I just picked one. Sorry, the rest of you guys.
Odyssey. Yeah, Pudgy Emo. Okay. Hello, are you with us?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. My question is, the market situation definitely hinders a lot of project performance. Officially, it didn't matter to your guys. I'm gonna ask, what is your overall vision in this space? What do you guys want this project to achieve in terms of change in the space? Because at the moment, a lot of projects are being launched, even those then don't survive. You got it?
Yes, I got that. All right, thank you. Thank you for that question. You're right. The market is crazy. A lot of projects launch and some even die as soon as 5 minutes. Don't even last 5 minutes. The thing is, we can't control what people do. We cannot control people's actions. A lot of crypto has become, sort of a rat race to basically get the 1x's and the 2x's, quick profits, and a lot of that, I think, this is my personal, opinion on it. I think it comes from just, unfortunately, people being scammed and rugged so much, or having devs that don't really push a project, that people have become wary, become anxious. They just want to get in and get out, get something back. They've been losing so much in crypto, that nobody wants to take the risk of staying in any project long enough. So hopefully, what we're putting out there, the value that we are bringing on board, a savvy investor or most of our community will see that, oh, this is something worth holding, number one, and this is something worth pushing, number two. But we cannot rely on that alone. We're going to have marketing. We're going to have, work hard, bring our utilities online, because saying is not the same as doing. We actually have to, show it. That's one of the reasons why we built out the entire marketplace, right. And also we have, a good chunk of some of our utilities almost done and ready to be launched. It'll come online. So that is number one, showing we this is what we are, this is what we want to do, and we've already started, number one, so the community knows, what we say we do. Number two, we're pretty straightforward. We love what we're doing. We believe it will bring real value, and hopefully, as far as the part about your question, as far as changing the space, with some of our utilities, we'll have people who use it on a daily basis. Think, for example, something like Behance or Fiverr, or Upwork. These are all platforms that people use globally daily, to provide services. People who are looking for service providers and people who are ready to provide services. So hopefully, our, let's say non-crypto, business efforts, will push this, to thousands and maybe millions of users, and they're all income generating services. They're not the utilities like the regular swap utility, that everybody seems to have in their project. These are all income generating services from real life services, real things that people need. People need graphic designers. People need someone to, help them, do a research document. People need someone to build a website. People need someone to, create a piece of artwork, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we're bringing real world value, and that translates into the crypto space as far as making crypto something more tangible and less like, transient, less sort of speculation, and more about, oh, this is a real, service, a real project with real utilities that even I can use. Who am I? Maybe I'm just starting a job and I need someone to sort of like, coach me or help me, brush up my C++. I can go on there and say, I'm looking for a tutor, someone that can help me, brush up on C++ for my coding interview. You understand? So we hope that in bringing real valued services into the space in this way, our project will attain sustainability, longevity, coupled with our efforts, our marketing push, our partnerships that will come down the line. We can create a platform, a project, that is backed up by a strong community, and hopefully we'll be here for years rather than hours, days, or months, like how a lot of other projects meet their fate. So I hope that's okay for you as an answer.
Yeah, I think it was really detailed. Thank you for that. Great stuff. So it was a pleasure having you with us today for this AMA. Be so kind as to share everything regarding the Bounty Square ecosystem, from social handles or other information you want in the group chat. And for the winners of the giveaway, be so kind as to DM Metaborg so you can get your Bounty ecosystem tokens airdrop to you.
Excellent. It was a real pleasure talking to you and the community at Coinscope. I'm part of the community now, by the way, so I'm with you guys, and I appreciate the time. Hopefully, we'll see you all become bounty hunters as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone in our audience as well. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care.
All right. Bye